Alright, welcome back. So last we left off, we did catch that Houndour, and during the training, it evolved into a Houndoom. Now everybody's at level 30 and up, and we can continue with the whole helping Dawn thing out. This warehouse where we more than likely will get Fly. But the team is coming together quite nicely, even though Houndoom does not have a fire type move as of yet. Unfortunately, of course. Theoretically speaking, I'm surprised it hasn't learned Ember. At the very least. But that's neither here nor there. We're just gonna continue on like it's a cool Pokemon. Once it starts learning fire moves, it can start being useful. It sounds so bad. Hopefully you'll learn some good fire moves by the time we get to a, what's that dude's name? Whoever's in Canalave. Byron. Steel types. I think fire type will be great against the steel type. Theoretically speaking, of course. On paper, fire should beat steel. But steel is usually paired up with that pesky ground type or that pesky rock type, so we'll see. If Onyxes are so ungodly fast in this game, I wonder how fast Steelixes are. Just go for an Earthquake. I don't care about a Clefairy like that. Gotta look out for number 1. Man, we need to get to Pastoria City in this episode. Just wipe the field right here. Let me get to Pastoria City here and take on Crasher Wake. Should be a clean Torterra sweep. Literally told you about a plot in Pastoria City and you don't want to go there immediately? I think she worked for Team Galactic. She's so casual about them. We need that in the next Pokemon game. Like a rival character joining the evil team. That will be such a nice twist. What does this guy want? That's some fine detective work right there. Good for you, guy. Could have picked it up and gave it to me, but no. I decided to leave it there for me to grab. Let's give this to Staravia now. Gotta start teaching these HMs. Or TMs. I only want to do it when I really need to. So I'm gonna wing attack. Aerial Ace is still needed because we have yet to go through the fog. Alright, now we can officially continue on here. Making our way to Pastoria. No. My time is very valuable. Very best valuable. Alright, let's get to it. So for training Houndour, and subsequently Houndoom to level 30, I just hit up a trainer that had a Happiny. It made the training so much faster. When he agreed to, when the Versus Seeker worked on him. It's like 1 level per battle, so it was awesome. But there's some trainers that have chances later on, so I don't have to continuously keep going back to the Happini guy. But I will once I get my next 2 Pokemon, because they will be relatively weak. My next 2 spoilers will be Riolu from Riley, the whole Riley sub-quest, and Gibble, which I can only catch Gibble after I beat the Canalave guy. So once we hit up the 6th gym, we'll be seeing how we go. Finally, we have a complete team. There's like, what, 2 more gyms? So yeah, Houndoom doesn't have any, like, real strong moves. It's got a very inaccurate Smog. I should use Bite. It's really more effective, even though it's not super effective. I wouldn't say unfortunately, but this Houndoom is bold nature, so plus defense minus attack, which isn't really bad, but it's not beneficial. I would give all of this to Houndoom, but it's not like Houndoom is the key player in the next gym battle. We can divide up the experience, divvy up the experience. Torterra doesn't need any extra training for the gym battle. Torterra should just sweep. The only, thing, unknown, whatever you want to call it, would be that Gyarados that he has. Might have, I forgot what those moves are called. Ice Fang? Yeah. He might have Ice Fang, which is not bueno. So I might just lead with Staravia or something. Staravia or I might lead its Float Cell, just so it can burn the Intimidate. No, let's give this to Houndoom. So that'll be the strategy. The other 2 Pokemon, Torterra should really just annihilate. It's the Gyarados that he won't be able to annihilate as easily. The Quagsire is not going to stand any kind of threat. This guy just has all the Pokemon. Shouldn't be a long route to get there. Fortunately, Houndoom's in the slow category of experience gains, so it's gonna take a while to level him up. And we have the Protect team. The worst move in all of Pokemon is Protect. Which one do you think this one is? You think this is the garbage one or the ground one? Let's go with the assumption that's going to be the ground one. And it's the trash one. Great. Means part steel. I think steel still resists dark in this generation. I don't even remember when they made that change. Was it Generation 6 or Generation 7? Where dark became neutral against steel. We'll keep float solid. Should have went for water gun. So push everything's more physically defensive than specially defensive. Yeah, we're at the point now where large experience gains really don't mean much anymore. Took a long time for him to notice me. Everyone has levitate. Like, come on. I think this was also the generation where Earthquake became such a powerhouse of a move. Everyone used it. Perfect Pokemon for Houndoom right here. Oh, and there's a psychic generator, Elite 4 member, so another plus for Houndoom. Although we would have a fighting type at that point, so won't be all on Houndoom. There's a 3 is the magic number for the amount of Pokemon trainers you have. Oh, great. I'm very familiar with this technique, this strategy. Why did I do that? Quick twitch. I mean, I could just swap in. Wouldn't cost anything. Let's do that. I'm gonna burn up all of my Earthquakes. Yeah, we predicted the swap. I would go for Swift, but Flareons do have a lot of special defense, and it would tank it pretty well, or decently. The only option is Staravia. Okay, not the only option. And thing has acid armor, so I'm gonna go for the quick knockout. Ooh, so close. Staravia has such a problem with clothing. Alright, who is next? I think it's on the route N. I think there's like a side portion here. There's trainers. You know what? I might go back up to Veilstone because I think there was a galactic run that runs this way. But I probably skipped over. So I am going to check on that when I come back up. When I loop back around. What is this guy doing? Gave up after 2 directions. East, west, and the other ones. Tortilla really needs to learn a stronger grass move now. I don't know if I should get rid of Rock Smash just yet. Might want to keep that. Just for, you know, coverage. Alright, do you think this thing has levitate or heat proof? Levitates. Well, as interesting as that battle is going to look like, I do not want to sit through the whole Confuse Axe situation. Let's go Houndoom, see what happens. Alright, we get the flinch. Can we get another flinch? Nope. Ooh, that's dangerous. We gotta kick this thing now. Okay. We got one more shot. Man, we're just burning up all of our window. I guess this thing doesn't have anything that it hurt me with. Nope. Alright, for the clutch. Will these get the level? Probably not. Yeah, we're definitely standing in against the Cranidos. These things are really dangerous. Cranidos was my favorite fossil line until they released the T-Rex line, which I forgot the name of. That T-Rex is my favorite fossil. I don't know what took them so long to create a T-Rex Pokemon to begin with. You would have thought that would have been like the first one. No, they started with a bug and a shellfish thing. I guess we can go heal up while we're at it. But I thought there was like a Team Galactic ground up here. I guess they moved. I wonder if we were supposed to do that before the gym. Alright, let's heal up real quick. Could probably explain why everyone at its level's like relatively low. Let's continue on to that resort area. want to deal with the wild Pokemon. This will be a long episode. Oh well, this will be like one of those training montage episodes. This is the density of trainers around here. What are they doing here? If you aim to capture it on film, then why are you out here? Can't go that way. She's missing a key that I don't want to find, so I don't care. Are all these double battles, or are they single battles? And they're double battles. Good to know. Alright, divide and conquer. Although, actually, we're just going to focus on that with the katana. I am not concerned about that clever. Fool. Oh, never mind. Oh, I thought that was the one that put you to sleep. Alright. If I had known that was going to happen, I would have went for the clever. Or it confuses floats out. So I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen next, if it wasn't for this knockout. I don't know why I have float cell as the secondary. Should really put Staravia as secondary here. But Staravia gets too much attention as is. Wait, break out of this confusion. Let's go. Look at that. Closing the gap in levels. I didn't realize that. They're only 5 levels apart. Whatever, just battle the guy. Pretend to act all high-cultured to your date there, but not to me. I would say that Perugly is dangerous. It's more dangerous than the Chatot, but I don't know where they're finding these under-level Peruglies. The thing doesn't evolve until like level 37. Wasted his turn. I should get Flutzo a nice type move eventually. Sooner rather than later. I say that like they're just available somewhere. They could be. I should look it up. This should be easy. Don't bring a Quagsire to a Torterra fight. Okay, that was an interesting choice. Should have went with Water Gun. I knew that was going to happen. That's how my luck is. Surprised Flutzo has not gained a level at all. I don't think. Haven't really been paying attention like that. This Patricio has the ability to raffle stomp Float Cell. Oh, I guess not. Wow, that didn't do not nearly what I was thinking. Go for the bite because I don't respect it. No level from Float Zone. I guess this would be a good time to switch into Staravia. Now I can actually use Earthquakes, which is the best combo in a double battle. And Torterra is just slow. But at least Staravia is powerful. Now wait to get a Staraptor. My favorite generational bird. Regional bird, generational bird. I guess I should say regional bird. It's my favorite regional bird. Number 2 would be, what is the Firefly one from Generation 6? That one, Talonflame. And then Corvisquire, or Corviknight, whatever the hell the thing's name is. I only played 3 Pokemon Sword once. Of course, you can just battle these people while they're eating like this. Alright. Save A-Palm for Staravia here. Wow, I'm surprised I didn't one-shot it. See, Staravia knows what's up. He's gaining levels. And the mirror. That is her answer to my Pokemon, is a mirror. I wonder what her last Pokemon is then. Swablu. Oh man, she just had rocking the worst Pokemon. And that Staravia still cannot one-shot. Ooh, it was 34. Thought it would be 36. Finally have a Staraptor. Does it learn close combat upon evolution? I think it does. Making it even more dangerous. Yup. Get rid of quick attack. Now Staraptor is a closer. Now everyone on my team is fully evolved. Do you heal me up? No, someone around here should heal me up. There we go. On to the next leg. This leg shouldn't be too long to get to Pistoria. It's only like a beach. It's pretty much a beach route. And water types do not matter whatsoever. I wonder if we could have taken on Crasher Wake before Maylene. Or would there have been something blocking the way or something? Some story-related nonsense to block your path. Excuse me, kid, battle me. Shallows, you really don't see these ever. I've never caught a, what is this an East version of Kalos? Or Shallows? I always just caught the pink one. Let's go with Staraptor. Test out its new wings. I always just got the pink one. I don't think I've ever had the blue one. If it wasn't for Buizel, I would have caught a Shallows. Yep, that's the one. That's the one I usually catch. I remember back when, like all, you know, the leaks when they were revealing, I shouldn't say they weren't leaks, but when the Pokemon Company were revealing these Pokemon, and they saw the blue one, people just assumed that it was Lapras's pre-evolution. Please don't be a Magikarp trainer. Or a Magikarp user. Magikarp trainer is a bit of a stretch. If you're a Magikarp trainer, you got into the business of training for the wrong reasons. This is the town of the water types. Yep, the Gyarados. Could have just kept Float Cell in, actually. This Float Cell at least has Swift. It won't be wrecked too hard by Intimidate, like Staraptor will. If I do use Staraptor, well, not too bad actually. If I do lead in with Staraptor against Crasher Wake, so this is a good preview of that. Although instead of Leers, I'm pretty sure his Gyarados would be using like Ice Fangs or something. I'm assuming that one of his Pokemon has an Ice move to cover that weakness. So he already has the Quagsire, which is part ground, to buff against that weakness. What else is strong against water? Is it just grass and electric? Is it just grass and electric? Only 2 types. I guess he can't see me from that distance, if he's a trainer. Oh, great. Really don't need this, actually. Alright, we are finally in Pastoria. We can start, well, I guess all that was preparing for the gym. Because now we can actually take on said gym. Got the Team Galactic dude right here. Don't think this is going to happen until after we beat the gym. Yeah. Alright. I guess up next will be the gym battle. Yeah, that should be a pretty straightforward battle. I'm not anticipating any issues, so I guess we'll end it here and call it a day. See you guys in the next one. Peace.